In today's world, where the lines between traditional gender roles have been blurred, many people find themselves disconnected from their authentic selves. We live in a society where there's constant pressure to conform to modern ideals, which often come with a deep confusion about what it really means to be a man or a woman. While progress in gender equality has been made, it's essential to understand that true masculinity and femininity aren't about conforming to rigid norms. They are about embracing the natural essence of who we truly are. The struggle many face is trying to find balance within these changing dynamics, especially when it comes to relationships between men and women. If men understand women's needs and women understand men's, we can build a foundation for deeper connection and fulfillment. This video is about rediscovering your natural role in a world that often makes you feel uncertain about your place. For both men and women, returning to authenticity means embracing the true qualities of masculinity and femininity, which can lead to stronger relationships and a more grounded sense of self. It's time to break free from the confusion and return to what feels natural, allowing us to create better, more harmonious connections with ourselves and with each other. In today's world, gender roles are often seen as outdated or limiting. Men and women alike find themselves grappling with how to navigate societal expectations, which have evolved dramatically over the years. For women, there's the constant pressure to embody qualities like independence, career success, and toughness, traits traditionally associated with masculinity. On the other hand, men are now encouraged to embrace vulnerability, emotional openness, and sensitivity, qualities that were once seen as less masculine. This shift, while beneficial in many ways, has left many people feeling confused about their natural identities. For women, the struggle often revolves around balancing independence and nurturing qualities. Modern society demands that women be strong, assertive, and career-driven. But these demands can overshadow their natural instincts to be caring, supportive, and emotionally in tune. Many women feel like they have to choose between being feminine or being successful, as though those two things can't coexist. Women are sometimes told to lean in, to take on roles and responsibilities that may feel inauthentic to their true essence. In doing so, they might suppress their more nurturing, softer sides, which leads to a feeling of inner disconnect. Men, on the other hand, are facing their own set of challenges. There is a growing misconception that traditional masculinity is toxic, that to be a man means to be emotionally distant, dominant, or hyper-competitive. But in truth, masculinity is about strength, stability, and leadership. When men are encouraged to suppress their natural assertiveness, it can create frustration, lack of purpose, and a sense of emptiness. In relationships, many men struggle with balancing their drive and resilience with the emotional needs of their partners, especially when they aren't encouraged to understand or express their feelings fully. This lack of understanding between the sexes often leads to tension in relationships. Women may feel that men don't understand their emotional needs, and men may feel that women expect them to be something they are not. The result? Miscommunication, frustration, and distance. That's why it's so important for both men and women to not only embrace their own natural roles, but also make the effort to understand the opposite sex's needs. The misunderstanding between men and women is a major contributor to the imbalance we often see in modern relationships. The solution lies in both men and women embracing their authentic femininity and masculinity, but also understanding and respecting the differences that make each gender unique. It's about reclaiming your natural role in a way that enhances your life and your relationships. For women, embracing true femininity means reconnecting with the core qualities of nurturing, empathy, intuition, and emotional depth. These are not weaknesses, but strengths that allow women to create meaningful connections and build strong foundations in their relationships. Femininity is about being soft when the situation calls for it, being nurturing and caring, while also being strong enough to stand on your own and pursue your ambitions. Women who reconnect with their feminine essence are more likely to experience deeper, more fulfilling relationships because they are in touch with their authentic selves. They can offer emotional support and care while also being strong, independent women who know their worth. However, the true power of femininity lies in understanding the needs of men as well. By understanding that men are often motivated by their sense of purpose, ambition, and need for respect, women can create spaces for men to express their strength and leadership without feeling emasculated. When a woman understands a man's drive and need for emotional connection, she can support him in a way that brings out the best in him. This mutual understanding creates a deeper connection and removes unnecessary tension in relationships. For men, masculinity involves strength, leadership, resilience, and the ability to protect and provide. But true masculinity isn't about dominance or being emotionally distant. It's about being emotionally aware, grounded in purpose, and capable of leading with compassion. It's about being a protector not only in the physical sense, but also emotionally. True masculinity means creating stability and support for others, while still allowing oneself to be vulnerable and emotionally intelligent. Men who embrace their masculinity and understand the feminine role can develop a stronger connection with women. When a man understands that a woman may need emotional validation and a nurturing environment, he can step into the role of protector and partner more effectively. This isn't about being overbearing or controlling, but about offering respect, support, and leadership in a way that honors both partners' needs. A deep understanding of how masculinity and femininity complement each other is key to building strong, balanced relationships. Understanding the natural roles of each gender allows both men and women to operate from a place of mutual respect and support. It removes the confusion and frustration that often arises from trying to fulfill societal expectations that don't align with our natural selves. When we recognize and respect the differences between men and women, we can create a more balanced, harmonious society where both sexes can thrive. The greatest benefit of returning to our natural roles and understanding each other's roles is the positive impact it has on relationships. A relationship based on mutual understanding between men and women creates an environment where both individuals can flourish. When both partners embrace their natural roles, men in their masculinity and women in their femininity, they can offer each other what the other needs. Women can embrace their nurturing side without feeling overwhelmed by societal expectations, while men can lead with strength and compassion. In romantic relationships, this balance allows for true partnership. Men who understand that women need emotional connection and support can be more attentive and present. Likewise, women who understand that men need to feel respected and purposeful can offer the admiration and emotional support that strengthens their partner's resolve. When both partners embrace their authentic selves and understand each other's needs, they create a space for love, respect, and mutual growth. The same principles apply to friendships and familial relationships. Understanding the differences between the sexes creates better communication, fewer misunderstandings, and more fulfilling connections. By allowing men to lead and be strong in their masculinity, and by allowing women to express their emotional depth in their femininity, we create a society that fosters mutual respect and harmony. Before we move forward, I just want to take a moment to ask for your support. If you've been finding these videos helpful, meaningful, and transformative, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. By doing so, you're not just supporting me, you're helping reach more men and women who are going through their own challenges, whether it's overcoming toxic relationships, addictions, or having trouble finding their authentic role in life. Your energy and support have the power to make a real difference. A simple action like this helps us break free from the traps that are designed to keep us weak, confused, and disconnected. Together, as men and women, we need to support each other in rediscovering our natural strengths and roles. It's time to stop being victims of confusion and societal pressures. We must embrace our true masculinity and femininity so we can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. As men, we must take back our strength and leadership, while as women, we must reclaim our nurturing, empowering roles. When we understand each other better, when we support each other in embracing our authentic selves, we build stronger, more balanced connections. This benefits not just ourselves, but also our families and communities. I am incredibly grateful for every one of you who's part of this movement. Your involvement is part of something much bigger, a change in the way we relate to ourselves and each other. It means more than you may realize, and I appreciate every single one of you for being here. One last thing before we continue. If you're struggling to reconnect with your true self or understand the opposite sex better, I encourage you to save this video. Watch it again before bed and in the morning when you wake up. Repetition is key. It will help this message sink deeply into your mind, making it easier to integrate into your life. Create a playlist of videos, whether from this channel or others that resonate with you, and make it part of your daily routine. This playlist will serve as a guide to help both your conscious and subconscious minds. Over time, it will rewire your thinking, bringing more discipline, understanding, and balance into your life. Trust me, if you commit to this, you'll see changes. You'll never look back, and I guarantee that you will succeed in becoming the best version of yourself. Reclaiming your natural role is not about rejecting progress or equality, but about returning to the authentic essence of who you truly are. Embracing true masculinity or femininity allows you to live a more fulfilled and purposeful life. It's important for both men and women to understand each other's roles, recognizing the unique qualities that each gender brings to the table. By doing so, we can build stronger relationships, not only with our partners, but also with our families, friends, and communities. In a world that often asks us to be something we're not, embracing your authentic self is a powerful act of self-love. Whether you're a man reconnecting with your masculinity or a woman rediscovering your femininity, the key is understanding and respecting your own role, as well as the natural role of the opposite sex. This mutual understanding will lead to stronger, more meaningful connections, a more balanced life, and a deeper sense of fulfillment for both men and women. If you made it until here, leave a crown emoji in the comments. I'm doing a little experiment, and I want to see how many of you reach the end and are truly willing to finish what they start. And remember, live with honor or die a coward. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay strong out there.